So our Small Business Person of the Year is here in studio with us again. Welcome back to our honoree, Dr. Jena Questen. We call her Dr. Q.
Yes, we love having you on, Dr. Q. And you've got a special guest with you today. Who do we have here?
Here we have Wasabi, and this is also her first time being, in a building like this, in an elevator and everything, so she is learning how to be a good service dog.
Oh, look at how cute you are looking at the camera. No, she's behaved very, very well. I was calling you, of course, the animal whisperer, because that's what you do for a living. And let's talk about you being named the Colorado Small Business Person of the Year. What an honor.
Yeah, definitely still an honor. Still kind of overwhelming, but again, I just have to bring it back to my staff, I mean, I really do have a really special group of people working for me, and I'm so grateful for every single one of them, how hard they work and how hard they are there for all of our clients and their pets, and I couldn't do it without them.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and we love just hearing about what you do. It's so unique, so different, and you are the only certified aquatic vet in the state. So why is that so rare?
Yeah, I wish I knew why that was so rare. All you veterinarians out there, please do some fish medicine, okay? The fish need you, Yeah, so I'm probably not the only certified one in the state, but certainly one of the only one, and I see more private practice fish patients than probably anybody else in the state is goldfish and bettas and cichlids and Oscars and all those kind of fish. And so, yeah, it's kind of a weird story how I got into it, but once I realized there was a need, I just learned more about fish, and then there you go. Now I'm all of a sudden kind of a
fish doctor.
Fish doctor, yes.
Well, you brought a fish last week, then you told us about performing surgery on a fish. I'm like, what? So it really is unusual, but amazing at the same time. Yeah. Let's also talk about your holistic practice. Paula, who used to host the show with me, is a client, and she would take her dog for just amazing treatments that I'm like, wow.
Yeah, so, we do a lot of acupuncture, Chinese herbs, laser, have a digital thermal camera, which we are loving using that. So it's just different. It's just a different way of doing things. We don't use a lot of conventional drugs. People that treat themselves that way might be looking for that also for their pet. So we've had, dogs, like little Anna that came in and, couldn't walk in the back end, and without having to do MRIs and surgeries and things like that, just several series of acupuncture.
Yes.
We got her walking again. It doesn't happen like that every day, of course. You need to make sure it's the right case for it, but for certain cases, it certainly can be a possibility.
And what hope you give to those clients and those patients that come in. That's amazing. And talk to us a little bit too about your animal rescue.
Yeah, so the Rescue Ranch is more of an education center, so we definitely have animals in the sanctuary, but it is really more about education, positive reinforcement education specifically, in training, and trying to really help change the standard in the horse industry, because as you maybe know, but in the horse industry, when it comes to training, positive reinforcement is not really that much in favor. That's not the primary way most horses are trained today. And so I would really like to be the one that changes that, so that we can get everybody more up to speed, more scientifically proven ways to train these animals, kinder, more gentler, where they have more of a choice in the matter. And it also makes it more safe. And that's really the biggest thing for me, especially with like little kids being around horses, keep everybody safe.
So do you get a lot of horses? You're up in the mountains, after all.
We do. Yeah, we do. People constantly are sending us emails and trying to either give us horses, or I do a lot of rehoming too, kind of play the middleman, especially with racehorses. I have a degree in horse racing management, so I'm pretty involved with racehorses too. And so we're trying to find those horses homes and help empower the people that give them homes the tools they need, so that the horse stays in that home for the rest of its life.
Yeah, I love this.
Yeah.
Oh, every time you come in, there's another layer that we're feeling. It's just amazing.
Back anymore.
Well, no wonder you're so successful. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
And thank you for bringing Wasabi.
Thank you.
A cutie.
Taking a nap on our set.
And for more information on Dr. Q's vet and organization, go to AspenParkVet.com and ResqRanch.org. You can also check out her YouTube channel, The One Dr. Q. And thanks again to Aspen Park Vet Hospital and the Rescue Ranch organization for sponsoring this segment.